Hey, hello everybody. You got your notes yet? Because I don't think you will be able to follow lah if you haven't received your notes. And it's definitely not your fault. Just making sure. Got huh? Okay. Actually, we started this chapter last week. So okay lah, if you forgot, then make sure A minus you might feel disappointed for your level, but I think it's good enough. It's pretty good. I mean, at least like got room of improvement. If you got 100, well, then nothing to improve already. Then oh like lifeless girl or what. But I think it's pretty good. You happy or not? Then next time. I mean, you see, if you have anything to ask me from your paper, then you can always let me know. Okay. Oh yeah, I should have checked. Anybody else having like any more exams? No. Done. You, first of all, you're actually, I think you're a new student now. Then when does your exam end? I think we need to do new chapter because we have been doing revision and also the chapter 5 for quite a while already. Everybody is like should be sick of chapter 5 already and new revision. Okay lah. So anything, just ask lah. Chapter 6 is easy anyway. If maybe later you feel hard, okay? It's not because of the chapter. It's because you forgot your why because it makes fussy. Okay, we try. So yep, I think I've checked with you already. You got your notes. So we go to page number 3 right away. As usual, I'll be skipping all these questions that are actually too easy and they won't ask like this in the exam. So I'll make you jump right to this part on page number 3. Okay, so this is the first day you got your chapter 6. So let me write down the 2 new rules. And sorry, just think of these new rules like your school rules. You probably won't ask your teacher why you got school rule number 1, school rule number 10, right? You just follow and you will be fine. Can? So by the way, some of you may not even know what they want you to do, right? So draw and shade some regions. They want you to color some area. Okay, so these are the 2 rules you gotta follow. Number 1, whatever you see later, make sure y is positive. Rule number 1. Again, you don't have to ask why. Okay, everybody is following the same thing. Okay, number 2, read from y. Or I say always read from y lah. And then we have seen also some situation we need to use common sense. Okay, but generally follow these 2 rules. All right, ready? So when we zoom in, okay, you see the first one. What I actually got checked. Okay, so just want to remind you, make sure the y here is positive. So it could be positive 1, it could be positive 10, it could be positive 0.1. So make sure it's positive and you read from the y. So y is larger or equals to x. Then you are fine. Okay, so when you read y is larger, then later you will shade upwards. It's just that today the questions you are dealing with, the line is missing. You gotta know how to find those lines on your own. Okay, so then the next one, see, make sure the y is positive, and then as long as you read from y, then you are fine. So just make sure it's positive. So read from here, 3y plus 5x larger or equals to 5. Okay, I think I better start with this one. A lot of students probably know where this is and where this is, but let me start this one first. Okay, so how do we find where is 3y plus 5x equals to 5? This is inequality, they tell you larger lah. Okay, but you gotta know where is the line. So you can go shade upwards or downwards later. Okay, it lets you bear with me a little bit. Hopefully you You can understand not everybody is as good as you because you elite. So whatever I teach later is for the normal students. Then normal students, you cooperate as well. If really something you don't understand, make sure you ask so that eventually you become the elites. The next time I can chill, you can chill also. I make you do 10 questions, you can do no problem. Okay? So guys, if you have to find this line on your own, actually straight line, you know what you need or not to draw a straight line? Yeah, of course, ruler lah, of course. Okay, you just need 2 points, at least 2 points. You can find more, but you just need at least 2 so that you can use your ruler and connect those 2 points together and you form a straight line. Okay, I wanted to do y equals mx plus c, but we did it last week. So today, well, it's still easy, and we do it the easy way first. You want to find this? How do you look for your 2 points? If you want to make your workings all look neat and tidy, then just give yourself a small table like this and try to find 2 answers. Okay, you can choose any 2, right? So make sure you really understand what I ask you to do. Okay, if you find anywhere weird, you let me know. Because when your table is like this empty, you really randomly choose any number. For example, maybe you will put 2 for x. You randomly decide, and now you go find the answer for y. Okay, then please are you gonna choose something like, teacher, can I put 2000? Can I put 501? God, don't do this to yourself, right? So you can choose any numbers that you like here. You can also do it the other way, like, teacher, if I decide 5 for y, can. If you decide a number for y, then you go find the answer for x. Can I show you how? So 3y plus 5x equals to 5. Now, if I really decided to use 5 for the y, you just substitute inside. Okay, so this one, you do your basic math. Okay, so 5x equals to 5 minus 15, x equals to, 5x equals to negative 10. So x equals to negative 2. Are you okay? The elites, they don't show these workings over here. They just press their calculator, they get the answer, they plot right away. So sorry, this part actually will give you no marks, but normal students practice lah. Okay, you see, I written everything out. So if you are not the elites yet, then practice more. Okay. So I found the first pair of coordinates, negative 2, comma 5. So I go plot. Negative 2, comma 5 is over here. Any questions? I just need one more answer that works. So now I'm just going to randomly choose whatever number. Okay, contoh, I put 1. Okay. So if my x is 1, now I want to find the answer for y. So use this, I mean, this is what you're looking for, right? So substitute the 1 into the x. So 3y equals to 5. Sorry. So 3y equals to 5 minus 5. 3y equals to 0. So y equals to 0 divided by 3. So y equals to 0. 0 is a legit, oh wait, my screen is saying 0 is a legit answer, right? Anyone would think, teacher, my answer is 0, then I got it wrong or something. No, 1 comma 0 can also be plotted, which is over here. Okay, so that, just use your ruler, connect the 2 points. Of course, you make sure you draw longer, so to not miss any other answers later. But this is how you find your straight line. Any questions? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But surprisingly, I think a bit lucky here, because how come for an equation that looks like this, how come I can find 2 answers right away like this? Okay, because I want to show you, let's say, anybody would like to try a lot today? Like, these 2 answers are from me. I randomly pick. I need to demonstrate this once. Okay, let's say let's say some of you chose 2. Okay, then you do again. Okay, yeah, I wanted to show you all these answers first. -5/3. Okay, if you press calculator, you actually just get -1.666667. Okay, guys. If today I got lucky, okay, but if next time, teacher, you say you can choose whatever number, then how come I choose 2 and then my answer is something and this can bot me? Then if really next time you got an answer like this, just tell yourself to chill, don't use more, create another column and try another answer until you finally found an answer that works. Confirm your teacher will give you something that can be found. They give you a question that can be solved. Understand what I'm trying to tell you? But it's just that I got lucky. The numbers I chose for an equation that looks like this, I accidentally found 2 nice answers. Okay? So I don't know for maybe the next questions you do later, suddenly you found an answer that is weird, just relax. Okay? Simply go choose another value. Is that clear? Right. Also, don't give your teacher any chance to deduct your marks. So, like I said, all these workings actually you don't, the elites they don't write. Eventually you become elites, you don't write as well. But at least label. Tell your teacher who is this. So I label this is supposed to be 3y plus 5x equals to 5. And since this one is okay, read it again properly. 3y plus 5x larger or equals. It is with equal sign, so solid line. Kalau this one, without equal sign, dotted line. Just 2 types of line. Questions. Then larger, shade upwards, because I told you to refer to y. Y-axis, as you go up, you become larger and larger. And so since they want larger, you should shade upwards. Last week I've shown you all arrows. I think arrows really look a bit messy. So if anyone cannot tell, hey, this is the upwards direction, then you let me know. There are students who cannot tell too well. It's normal. Anybody like that here? The pros, they shade answer right away. They don't even bother labeling for themselves because they can agak remember lah. Oh, this line later I need to shade upwards. Okay, next. Okay, so I'll show this. If all of you can like can promise to be honest, then I don't have to nag so much. Okay, so for this positive y, I actually got checked. Okay, positive y, so y larger or equals to x. First of all, where is the line? Let me show you. Okay, I hope you remember. But if you don't know, how you know it's right there? Then maybe you would like to ask. Anybody? Unlike equations like this, or where you actually do some working lah, especially if you cannot do all the mental calculations too well, and then do workings like what I did over here. Okay, but for y equals to x, do all of you here know it's right here? Nah, I didn't. I won't call names, right? Remember, I won't call names. I know some of you may feel embarrassed. I asked multiple times already. You all say, okay, then okay lah, continue lah. So larger or equals, with the equal sign, it should be solid line, and larger, when you read it right, it's larger, so you will have to shade upwards later. Okay, finally, what color? Blue. Okay, this one. Y is smaller than 5. Okay, first I need to know where is y equals to 5, right? So in case you don't know yet, equations like this, they are super straightforward. Their lines are very easy and direct. Okay, so when y equals to 5, okay, nothing complicated like this. So it means this line will cut. I think it's easier to explain after I've drawn it. Okay, it's right here. Okay, why is it so straightforward? Because it cuts the y-axis, because it says y equals to 5 ma. So cuts y-axis at the value of 5. Okay? Eventually, we will meet again y equals mx plus c. Then maybe I remind you more and more. Grade M2 upper gradient C is y-intercept, so on. Okay? By the way, this is y is smaller than 5 without equal sign. So now just use your eraser and create the dotted line effect. Now, any questions? Oh, also, y is smaller than 5, shade downwards. Where's the so-called final answer? So, okay, listen to what the word I use now. Okay, I can only say when you have 3 inequalities, usually, I'm not saying always, okay? I'm saying usually 3 inequalities, maksudnya 3 sides are triangle. Usually, there are some special case, K-bar, okay? So you now see an area that has that satisfy all 3 colors or directions. Then you go shape. So this is what you do for chapter 6. Any questions? So on its own, it should, I mean, the new part is only the shading part. Then they can mix and match with straight line, and also they give you some sentence-based questions. You have to think of the inequalities on your own. And they can make it a 10 marks question. Right. If you have no questions, you should quickly go try B and C. Oh wait, I think B I need to, yeah, this one. I may need to remind you of something again. Yeah, but at least I give you 10 seconds to start first. Like read, try, whatever you know, then you start doing. Then maybe you forgot how this one, and then you remind you again. But 10 seconds, I'll discuss right away. Saying we have new student today. Okay, ready? Right, the first one. Yeah. So if you later have questions, then try to make sure you ask some or how to say, try to make sure your questions also like are the quality ones. Okay. So you can ask like, teacher, can you explain a purple one? Teacher, can you explain a red one? Instead of saying, teacher, can you repeat everything? Wow, then a bit sad. Okay. So you do one by one. Yes. Y larger or equals to 5 minus x. You gotta know where is it. Maybe I can try and do it over here. Try to do it a little faster. Okay. Okay. I already told you what to do with the table over here, where you just try to make sure you get 2 answers that work. But my personal favorites would be the 2 intercepts. Hopefully you remember. X-intercept, Y-intercept. Kenapa? Because, okay lah. Hopefully I just have to write this once. When X-intercept, there's something at the back, right? When X-intercept, Y equals to 0. So I like to use these 2 intercepts because of the 0. Okay, I can do the calculation pretty quickly. Y equals to 5 minus x, right? When x-intercept, y equals to cosine. So negative x move over here become positive x. I can find x equals to 5 right away. The pros, you ask Songling, so would Songling write all this? No need. She would just do straight away in the head, and then she write. Get writing just to show lah. Hopefully those are still not sure. not very familiar with all this yet. You learn, you write like this a few more times, next time you can follow. Okay? So same. When y-intercept x equals to 0. Maybe you can now try to do it in the head. As long as you can know this time. Okay? X equals to 0, so it can be like this. Since you know it got no marks, you try to get to the final answer as fast as you can. So can you imagine? Oh, this is 0. 5 minus 0 is 5. Okay? So when x is 0, y is 5. See why I like. Whenever I see the opportunity, I would use intercepts, the two intercepts. Okay? Now you plot. The x-intercept. If you previously did not understand what is x-intercept, try to understand here long. Okay, x-intercept means when your line, I don't know, okay, you would know later when you see the line, okay, but basically when the line cuts the y-axis, they say x-intercept is 5. Okay, that means the line cuts the x-axis at 5. And y-intercept is the same. See now when I draw the line out, this is so-called y-intercept. Kenapa? How to explain? Because this is where the line cuts the y-axis at the value of 5. So y-intercept is 5. This is x-intercept when the line cuts the x-axis. Solid line? Yes, because equal sign. Y equals to 5 minus x. Okay, when you read it properly, it's y larger. So later you have to shade outwards. Anybody needs me to repeat anything? This one you have seen it just now. Y is the y larger than x. First of all, the line is right here. There is no working to be done. Larger goes this way. Okay, finally, the purple one. Yeah. Common sense is there's no y here. So you read from x. Okay. Also make sure x is positive. So x is larger than -1. First of all, where is it? X equals -1. Also, this is the very straightforward straight line. Okay. X equals -1, meaning it will cut x-axis at the value of -1 right here. X equals to -1. It is without equal sign, so dotted line. There is an explanation to, teacher, why? Why with equal sign it's solid, without equal sign it's dotted? Based on my experience, you'll be able to understand it better when you do K-bar questions. Like finally they give you some stories. Okay, like on Monday sell how many cakes? On Tuesday sell less than 10, something like that. Okay. When we go there, you would be able to understand better why solid and dotted. For now, I think it's not hard to memorize, right? Oh yeah, oh shit. See? This is why Songling is one of the elites. Yeah, shit. I got now already, deduct marks. Because I wanted to explain all the things that I worry. You guys might forget or don't know. Yeah, I forgot that. I need to show the total lines. My bad. But don't panic. If you have drawn solid line already, also I told you just use eraser and just erase to create the total line effect. Okay. So yeah, this is probably why I forgot to put a dotted line, because I wanted to explain. I scared I forgot to explain the X part. No, okay, basically no excuse. Sorry, I got my marks deducted. Right? Again, X is larger than -1. So look at this line, it's perfectly vertical, so there's no up and down to differentiate. Okay, it's only left and right. Again, continue using your common sense. Larger than -1, so do you go left or do you go right? So to become larger, so the answer is you go to the right. Okay, As you go to the right, you become bigger and bigger. Is that okay? So, oh guys, oh my God. You guys know where to shape for this one? I did not expect you all to see this so soon, but it's okay lah. It's not hard anyway. Remember I said usually you see three inequalities, okay? Triangle. Usually, I did not say always because look at this question. If any of you, okay, shaded this part, make sure you know why you shouldn't. Okay, why? Because, yeah, this area, you see the purple one, you see the red one, but for the blue line, they say, did I read the question correctly? Yeah, I read the question correctly. Why? Larger. So larger, you actually need to shade upwards. Okay? It's not, yeah, I confirm already. Yeah, I didn't make this mistake. Okay, guys, no, you shouldn't be shading this because it does not satisfy the blue one. Understand? Where else you might get confused? I think no more. I think this is this, I can imagine this is where you all might shade, but the correct answer is over here. Yeah, you might feel weird again. Give me some time to explain, okay? For this question, the correct answer is over here. As you can see, this area satisfies all three colors, right? But then did you want, like you shaded what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? You shaded a pentagon, kenapa? Okay, because this is where the question ends. Oh my God, my screen is lagging. Because this is where the question ends. If they extend, they give me a bigger diagram, I can continue shading until they give me some other inequalities to set the boundary. You get what I mean? Basically, this answer will go on indefinitely to infinity, if according to what they have said lah. Understand? So you might see questions like this. That's why I said not always you see three inequalities, then three sides. Triangle. No, not always. This one is rare, but it's possible. And I just didn't expect you to see this also. Apa lah. As long as you promise, you'll be honest. Whatever you don't understand, you will ask. And then okay. So we go to C now. Let me see. Okay, I think C is pretty doable. I'll give you 10 seconds first. You get a head start. Yeah. See if now if just one of you say, teacher, I'm start. I don't have no idea how to start at all. Then I gotta start nagging. Okay. If I say, hey, seems like you can do what you do. When you're done, you check the screen for the answer. You try to see what's wrong. Yeah, I'll give you 10 seconds. I don't kacau you first. So when are you the highest in class? How much did you get exactly? Wow, wow, for that paper, 99. Wow, got here. But you also know lah, it seems like you only got careless mistakes. If you also fix your careless mistakes, maybe you second highest. Are you second highest then? Your class full of elites. That's lah. I don't see anybody saying, teacher, I don't know how to do it all. So I just want to show you final answer, okay? X They'll give you different colors, so you can ask your question better. Excuse me. Maybe they go over here to not make it so look so confusing. Last one. Check your lines first. Like I said, you can pick any random numbers. You go find, as long as you find two answers that work. Okay. No matter what answers you have found that actually work, when you plot, your lines must look exactly the same as what I'm showing here on the screen. So if your red one is wrong, you simply just have to ask. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, in case you didn't know, I can find these lines like a bit fast lah, because I use intercepts law. Okay, so anybody wants to learn or want me to explain how intercepts work again, same, just let me know. Yes is what? Yes, as in you need me to explain the intercept part? Or yes, because you got everything right already? Or explain that. Okay. So, but if you cannot understand the so-called shortcut, then never mind. Keep practicing like this. Then eventually you can understand better. All right, but I try. So for the blue one, okay, if I want to do intercepts, then intercept, see what I wrote over here. It's something you actually need to memorize. Okay, when x-intercept y is equal to 0, when y-intercept x equals to 0. Okay, so this is what we do in the head. When x-intercept, see, the y is cosine. So you can actually see the answer right away. X plus cosine equals to 4. So x equals to 4. That's how I know. It's right here. And actually, I plotted. Okay. Then same. If y-intercept x equals to cosine. So I just do this in the head, supposedly. Do this in the head. Then you can actually see the answer. Y equals to 4. Plot the two intercepts. Right? And this one is the same. So if I imagine, if I want to find the x-intercept first, when x-intercept y equals to cosine, this is cosine. How do you find x? Still can do it in the head. Since you are given some easy equations. +4 move over become -4. X equals to -4. I plot it over here. Can I? Then to find the other intercept, when y-intercept, actually this one is y equals to mx plus c lah. Y equals to mx plus c. So the students can see right away, hey, this is the y-intercept, and they plot it right here as well. Like coincidentally, the red and blue lines, they share the same y-intercepts. As for the final answer, I think it's a little bit weird as well. Okay, but you have already seen this. You probably know how to shape this already. For the blue one, x plus y larger or equals to 4. So you can shape upwards. The red one, y is smaller. So you got to shape downwards. Okay, for the purple one, X is smaller than 4. Smaller goes left. This one is pretty obvious. You should be shading this area. But if you want to, you can complete your answer lah if you want to. But just know that this part is already out of the answer space. It's okay if you shade it because you can actually still see where it is supposed to end. It won't continue further, right? Because here they don't satisfy their respective lines anymore. So if you want to, you can finish it. If not, just know that by oh my god. Okay, just by stopping here is good enough as well because this is where the answer space ends. Any questions? All right, so we move on. Okay, if I've gone too fast, you want me to stop, you want me to wait, just type W. Right, next. Time is it? 46. Okay, again, in case you didn't know, I always try to treat you as nice as I can because I was once a student before. So anything that can be skipped, I would skip for you. Okay. But the 5 questions here, you guys try to finish them. Okay. Then next week we can finally try questions like this. Okay. So this is for your own good. You finish as many as you can. Now, in case you're wondering, okay, so teacher, what do we do when we are just given an empty blank space like this? Just like chapter 1, remember how you sketch your quadratic graph? So sketching is just agak, but does not mean you simply do it. Okay, whatever that has to be positive, make sure you draw it on the positive side. Whatever that has to be negative, I make sure it's on the negative side. Okay, let's see. Let me quickly demo E. Because of this. Again, I'm worried some of you might forgot. Where is it again? Okay. So just agak lor. You can just simply use of course use your ruler. Okay. Give yourself the axis. Make sure they're straight. Okay. Now for the first one, what did I tell you? How do you go find its line? If you can do it in the head, then straight away do it. But I feel like I need to show. So y equals to 4x. Oh, what the? Yeah, even the table you don't draw using ruler is fine. Okay, just make sure you get the 2 answers ASAP. Okay, like I have said, my personal favorites would be the intercepts, right? When x equals to 0, y equals to 0. Let's see what happens. Okay, and if any answers don't work, just don't panic. Go find another one. Cannot. Okay, let's say if I try my first answer where x is 0, you should actually be able to do it in the head. Hey, the answer is 0. 4 times 0 is 0. Then 0, 0 is over here. You don't panic. It's a legit answer, okay? Then is it enough to tell you? Then when y is 0, the x will also be 0. Then this is when you know this answer is not helpful or it's just trash. Change. Okay, now I really have to just simply pick some other numbers, maybe just put 2 again and do it again. Then you can easily find, then answer is 8. When x is 2, then y is 8. Agak is good enough. So agak I put a 2 over here. Agak I put 8 over here. And plot lah. With these 2 points, I can complete the straight line like this. Solid line. Label. Okay. Move on to the second line. Okay. Now I try again. to use my intercepts, did you realize this is y equals to mx plus c? So this is c. Y-intercept. I don't bother writing any workings since got answer already. Okay, so I got y-intercept. Let's see if I can find the x-intercept easily or not. So when x-intercept, y equals to cos sum. Supposedly you do this in the head, but are you sure? Now y is cos sum. So you find x. Can you still find your x like this? So x equals to 6 divided by -2. So x equals to -3. Done. So 0, -6. Aka I put over here. -3, 0. Maybe over here. Should be good enough. Wait, not straight, is it? Label y equals to -2x minus 6. Okay, guys. X is smaller than 0, yes. We first need to confirm where is x equals to 0, right? You still remember where is it or not? According to, I think you have seen an example of lines like this just now. It's super straightforward. It cuts the x-axis at the value of 0. Siapa tu? The y-axis. Okay? But I understand some of you still don't quite understand why. Anybody like that or not? Do I need to explain? Y-axis is the name. Its equation, x equals 0. If you don't know the equation, you won't be able to write the inequalities, the larger lesser. Anybody? Sure. Okay. Oh, wait. Before Song Ling point this out for us again. Guys, this is x is smaller than 0 without equal sign. So it should be dotted line. So in the exam, you also try your best to show your teacher. You know it's your teacher, not me, okay? You want to make sure your teacher don't have any reasons to deduct your marks. And so this is what you do. Try your best to show your teacher the dotted line effect. Maybe you draw thicker. Don't give your teacher any chance. Right, let's see where's the final answer. Smaller. Oh, sorry. Too thick. Blue one larger. Lastly, x is smaller than 0. Oh my god. Can you guys see? Sorry, I should have drawn a larger diagram when I noticed the numbers are not very big actually. If I've noticed it sooner, I could have drawn that bigger so that everything is clearer. But I think still can be seen. Final answer is right here. Any questions? Then the rest, of course, if you have question, you just have to let me know right away. I don't mind you don't you don't have to say no like Zafira every time because it's probably annoying. Haha. Yeah, well, for the remaining time, I think this would be fine, right? For the remaining time, I will show you all the final answers for D and F log. Okay, but you should be able to do them on your own already. So last call, guys. Anything to ask from here? If no, then you and I finish these two answers and probably quietly. until I see any of you ask any questions. Okay, I'm probably super annoying already. We keep reminding you of all the possible careless mistakes. Also, I think I'll just use one color now. Like you probably can only use pencil. And then get used to checking carefully. Okay, so to learn from my mistake just now, I realized this was too small. Okay, how can I do it better? I should have checked the numbers and realized they are not too big anyway. So maybe I should have drawn further apart so to see the area better. So now maybe I go find all answers first, you know. Oh my God. Okay. I'm guessing some of you may need me to explain this over here. Because now we are dealing with a question that gives us an empty space. Okay. So with answers like this, I mean, first of all, -1/2 is something that can still be drawn even if given coordinates. Okay, this Cartesian plane, right? Because it's just half. Okay, but what if you see again -1.6667? Doesn't matter because now you're just sketching. You just need to agak -1.67 agak you put there, then oh, it's fine. Okay, unless they make you draw on these grids again. Then you need to make sure they are at where they are supposed to be. Okay, this one has no working. So I can begin to draw a sketch. So again, learning from mistake. I see now that the numbers are pretty small. So don't be too stingy. Give more space. 2 and 2. Okay, I'm done. Any questions? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, if you are not done yet, let me know. Because now I'll move on to F. See, give you 10 seconds first. Not really, nothing new, right? The equations given are pretty simple as well. Okay, guys, another special case, I would say. So, unless you know how to shade already, or you have actually shaded an answer, wow, you need to make sure you shaded it correctly. Okay, I would. Okay, I think manager. If you have shaded, some may shade this answer. Anybody shaded that area? Okay, because cannot lah. I'm just worried some of you still have this thinking like, oh, oh my god, see, Safira actually shaded that area. Okay, make sure you know why it shouldn't be shaded. Okay, example, because look at this line, look at this line, look at this line. Okay, they ask you to shade where? They ask you to shade upwards. Can you shade this? Cannot, because this is below the line. Cannot. Also, if you check this, right? They say gotta shade downwards. So anything above this line will not be shaded. Okay. So yeah, I think I actually understand if any of you thought of shading this triangle or maybe this triangle. I understand. But then you try to understand why you shouldn't be doing that as well. And so the rest of the areas like this one, I think it's pretty obvious you shouldn't be shading. Okay, well, basically, again, look at this line. They already say y is lesser than 2. Okay, so basically, you cannot shade anything upwards. They ask you to shade downwards, right? So what else is confusing? I don't think this part you will shade. Maybe some of you will shade here lah. Okay, but is it the correct area? Nope. Because of who? Because of this line. Y equals to x plus 1. They say you need to shade upwards. So this part should not be included. So lastly, where is the answer then? Or maybe some of you here? No, already explained before. It should be below the y equals to 2. So the final answer is over here. Okay, in case you're wondering, teacher, why? Because okay, I know the weird part is this, right? Okay, teacher is not touching this line. Did I ever say the shaded region got to touch the line? No, but you check the logic behind that. Okay, according to this line, they say, oh, your graph got touch. Okay, Songling, I believe you should be good enough to find where these two lines intersect. You cannot. If not, I will find and double confirm it. But I think I tried to agak-agak pretty accurately already. Still the same. I see. Okay, never mind. Later I double check. But what is the most important thing to understand from here is that, guys, yeah, this line they say shade downwards. And so look at the final answer. It is actually below this line, right? No, but I did not say your shaded area, your final answer must touch all the lines involved. Understand? So this one is I think maybe they are trying to trick you or something. Okay, so know how to check where to actually shade. But any more questions? But something you know how to find this intersection point or not? It's gonna be a bit. I try. Okay, so this the number is also same. So if didn't touch also can shade. I mean, you just make sure you shade where they ask you to shade. Again, I think the only weird part for this final answer is that it's not touching the one of the lines, right? But just know that the line here, they ask you to, that they say the answer is below, underneath this line. So look at the final answer. Can you sheet this? Cannot, because this part doesn't satisfy the y equals to x plus 1. Also, it doesn't satisfy the y equals to 2. That's why cannot. So based on all the rules that they've set, all the inequalities that we need to satisfy, then this is the answer. This is the only area that satisfies this line. 1, 2, and also 3, which is probably the weirdest to understand. According to this line, they say the answer is just below this line. And look at our final answer. It is, in fact, below that line. Okay. It's the way. It's okay. I'll if actually got time, I will find for you guys. But it's already 8:08. If you are interested, then remind me. Okay, I'll probably find it later, and then you remind me. I'll show you next time. Okay. That's for today. If you have no questions really, hey, there are 2 more. You need to practice. Okay. If stuck, then ask me next week. Sorry, a bit late already, but if no more question, can go. Bye bye. You're welcome, Songy. Bye bye. Bye everybody.